Smashed. Anyone above them respects and prepares accordingly. Would you categorize them similarly? You know, they're at 14 here and we're heading into Ancient.
I think they're a top 10 team. Like, I think they have very, very strong individuals. Like Krad, Forrester, and Elian. Like, all those three, I think, can go into VP, Gambit, or Navi.
Okay.
And I think the Lacket and the Nickelback is very good role players. So they have a very strong individual team, you know. But I think...
what separates them from those above them?
I think I'm not sure how they work, you know, but I think like from I have played them, they're fairly easy to read.
Okay.
I think that's their problem.
Well, I've got to read right now. It's Savage versus the entire team.
A-Rush.
He's hearing this.
Let's go, Savage. Quick tap, hard to track, a jump onto the big box, and he's got home in donut.
Retaking A is pretty
doable.
Yeah.
Okay, we've even got armored Julies, and 1-for-1 so far. Epoch, good to see him starting early.
The man.
The myth. The beast.
Sterling here.
Sterling? Oh yeah, you're right. Known to be a pistol player.
And look, the Julies for Licky's yet to come into play, so I'm excited to see those. Bomb down, no kit.
Yes, still no plant. It gets awkward now. The smokes are gone. You've got a man disadvantage. You just don't want to give it up as a CT. Okay, one and done. Let's keeping him caged. That's nice. From your main man, Hazza.
You were just talking about how A is like quite easy to retake, right? Do you think that is an issue with the map, or people should just adapt and understand that that's part of the map?
I don't know. I think they should add one more box or something.
One more box,
something like this. You know? One more position because you can't really hide anywhere. You know.
Sure. We've been theory crafting.
All the positions you're always open to something. You know?
Yeah.
You can't even hide behind the big box in the middle. Like you're open to temple or the back, or you're always open to something. You know.
So there's probably something we could do to adjust there.
Yeah.
That right there, when we do our cams like this, we hear the sound of water. So this does happen on maps with water. It's on now. Oh yeah, look, maybe Alex and I, we have very, very in tune.
He plays on Volume 1 though, Hampus, for many years. So.
Okay, so you know, not hearing a whole lot right now. We'll talk up for him. We'll talk up for him here. But one of the things that we're going back to A here. Hold up, might have some action.
Elian bought a Deagle. Will he buy a scout second round?
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
Let's see how far it gets him.
Or 3 Glocks. Deagle. I won one of those yesterday.
He also lost one of those today. I think it was an AK, 3 Glocks.
I also lost one yesterday against them.
But they're pretty common now, right?
Yeah, it happens, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, you know,
it shouldn't happen, but it happens.
Some in-game leaders, Hampus, have even been calling 3 orbs on this.
Oh yeah.
So.
No,
here we go.
I used misbot.
Okay, because I was like, well, we don't see this very often.
I was gonna press B4-2 to buy M4, but apparently I pressed B4-5.
Yeah, I mean, you know, 2 and 5,
they're pretty close.
They are pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought, you know, I wanted to buy nades and everything. I wanted to buy everything, so I don't know. Yeah. I got an AWP with no Kevlar.
And you nearly won.
Yeah, we lost 4-on-2 that round.
I thought that you guys had like 2, what I would classify as tilt rounds in that first half. Yeah. Like 2 retakes that you probably should have been able to win, but then you still came and won the game, and then you barked.
Yeah, I barked.
Yeah.
He called me a dog, so I guess.
Yeah, but
I should bark then.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Right, you know. You got rubber against his leg, bringing back the ball.
Gangster.
Yeah, some academy player calling me dog.
We're getting the fire out of Hampers here.
Yeah.
And the deep molly mid.
He's very good though. He's very good.
He's quick, isn't he?
When I gave him this.
It's good he has a personality though. It gives us some nice, like exactly what just happened now, right? Because
I like it, you know.
It adds a bit of extra flavor and spice to the game. Now this position from Licky, I would say, cave, this lane area, probably the most important part of the map.
For sure. For sure.
What's Forrester lining up there? Can I just see where that's going? No,
it's the donut smoke, yeah.
It's the donut smoke. He just looked like it was starting somewhere else.
This lineup is stolen by NIP.
NIP stolen. Okay, it's got his fingerprints all over it.
He missed it.
Well, see, now we will know for sure when the nades don't land.
But it happens, you know.
This
can't hit every nade.
A little late mid-control here. So Lucky's going to do a bit of a Hampus maneuver here top towards Red House.
I don't do this as much as in the beginning, though.
You were doing it so much in the beginning.
Yeah. But everyone is holding me every time.
Hazza's watching it very passively from Speedway, and you've got Sterling and Licky to defend against this, but it can be a big
execute. They have nades on B, he has Molotov. Do they have smoke? No smoke, only a Molotov. Oh, and they run with the smokes. We call this Hellraisers, when you throw the nades and run.
Okay.
Nades. It's Hellraisers.
Oh,
Hazard.
He's been caught out, and this round falls apart. Licky, perhaps, unknown entity, and he has at least destabilized. Oh, it could have been more. But yeah, I mean, that one the Hellraisers. Runs them over.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, that's just when you're taking contact as the smokes are in the air?
Yeah, exactly. So like two guys throw nades and the other guys just run with the nades.
Or you can just do that with one now, with the drop nades. I guess they don't, they're not all arriving at the same time.
Yeah.
Synchronicity.
But I think this round for LFO, I mean, like they have a lot of farmers at 79. They can't just play a default setup like this, yeah?
So it's something more aggressive, a bit more gimmicky?
Yeah, I think so. Like, should you, yeah. Or they play a full retake, like you can Molotov the bomb like 4 times, you know, things like this. Like the Dust 2 thing they did.
So they just tried to run a bit of a crippled by like a regular gun round and then were punished for it.
Yeah.
Okay, well this mid control, most powerful mid control you can do, right? You get the donut molly, you get the smoke in play. The Red House, nice little boost over. Good thinking on their toes.
The smoke again.
So it should be deeper. That boost should be possible.
More to the left, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's a punish. It only took him 1 round to punish a missed smoke. Bang.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. And we are seeing a little bit more of a lean towards A in every regard. The only issue I see is if Crad just goes a little more pokey around this ramp, and he hasn't. So
Crad is very aggressive on the B, on the T and CT side.
Nickelback might get caught out here, you know.
They do. They might find the bomb. Oh!
Why is no one closer?
Yeah, there should have been a
Why
follow-up.
is no one closer?
Oh, and now he's got the bomb. Admittedly, he still is low.
They're giving up space on A.
Yeah.
Shooting gallery now. Forrester should have multiple
Should just
kills
save the
here.
AK here. Because he has 1.4 as well. Yeah, he needs to save the AK.
Looks like they're gearing up to go for this though, right? Like coming through spawn and the aggressive play here through Donut. It's going to get handled. Bomb stopped.
Yeah, bomb stopped, but it
AK
cost him the AK. They might not be able to retrieve that now. Sterling's actually pushing through. He's going to get checked. And yeah, that's P250 v AK. Savage can't retrieve it either. So Elian will have a field day, and we will see 2-2.
Yeah, I should just save the AK there. Now he has 3.3. We'll buy FAMAS again, probably, or MP9.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, not being as frugal as he should have been. That's not great either,
I would
right?
rather have an AK than an MP9.
What do you feel about the mid setup, right? So for the CTs, it's pretty common to see like the double mollies mid and the jump up, and then you get multiple players putting aggressive cave and everything like that. Do you think that that's the most powerful way to play on the CT side early at the moment, or do you think that maybe it's a bit one-dimensional?
Yeah, I think so. But it's also like the T side when they throw this fast donut Molotov and when if the T's want to take mid, they can have mid almost. You know, it's super hard as CT to hold it nowadays. But they have this, you know, this the Mopo smoke. Do you know this?
Yes.
Yeah, like
mid.
he bounces it on the red and it landed in the beat. Like
Did that at the RMR.
Yeah, he did that against me.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah, it was super hard to play against.
really
happened
catching you
before.
out.
So it was a bit rough, but I think that's the only way to counter it. But then you have to like throw 2 Molotovs, 1 smoke, and it's like if they throw the nades, but you have to prematurely throw your nades. You know, so it's a gamble.
But this is always scary, right? Like, because of that smoke arriving, you've lost mid. You've lost full red room. They've taken some serious space. And look at that T-smoke. Yo, they are in trouble. Savage, though, bails himself out. That's Forrester gone, and now they can focus on CT.
Does he look CT? That's the question.
Oh, sound cues. Big flash still pulls the trigger. That's huge. Apoc and Savage have held their own here. Now they're trapped. Nickelback's lost the bomb, and LFO can maybe find a clean one. It needs to be clean. Build a bank. Elian alone.
All 4 need to survive here. Alien like to save, I think.
All right.
Nice. Good round, I would say.
But you like that call there from Entropiq?
Yeah, I think they should have had 1 more guy. Like they had only 1 A main, so why only 2 guys pushing in there?
Someone was lurking a little bit late.
If they are like 3 or 4 in red there, they win. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, look, it came very quick, right? And with that crawl
really
across mid, the flash was perfect, and I love the way they
5-on-2
peeled either side. Yeah. But good work, like Savage showing secondary AWPing. We haven't actually, look, with the LFO games, this is only the 3rd series we've done of them, and we haven't seen a lot of secondary AWPing so far. So it's good to see Savage pulling that out and finding impact. Sterling retains his as well, so they can keep this up.
The young guy, right?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
What were you doing when you were 17?
I was playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah, but, I mean, were you in the Pro League?
No, I was in Epsilon Hype, I think, no? The Epsilon Academy team.
Nice.
Okay, here it is again, top mid pressure one more time.
Oh.
They have so much space in middle right now, this is going to be hard to address. But the thing with Ancient, I feel like you can turtle up a lot on the CT side, right? You can give away this space.
Lucky's parked the bus now. He was just going to be a constant threat. I think Apoc was too threatened by the low HP. He's called Licky over.
They have to do something now, like they can't. They're just standing now, 2-1-2.
Because they're in the dark, right?
Yeah.
No info.
And it does mean you could get executed on, and that looks to be what's taking shape.
There's no smokes for the execute, though. It's just going to be flashes and a molly, right?
They have like no nades. Yeah, that's true. And Sterling has full nades here. He has been holding B all while he leaves.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If he use smoke banana now, they win.
That's the bomb.
Oh, and Hazard gets them both and the bomb. That's looking very threatening. You have to worry about Lackey. Is he hearing this? Savage, are you ready for this?
Oh. Ogden's Law came into play in the open.
Okay, maybe not ready Oh, it's a leg shot from Apoq, so Lucky at least alive, but Hazard's just winning this round on his own. Uh-oh, not ready for another in the lights.
That's called lights?
We call it lamps or lights, or, you know, it's got multiple names.
Jaguar?
Yeah, cheetah.
Cheetah?
So many names. What do you call it?
Ruins.
Ruins?
And then we call the second room ruins as well.
Okay.
We say first room, second room, ruins.
Oh, it's a real mouthful, but it is, yeah. We haven't landed on anything concrete.
Cave seems to be just the main.
Cave is...
Like you could, yeah.
Cave is both.
Yeah.
It's one syllable, we all love it.
But that's one of the cool things with this map, right? Like having it come into the pool and it being completely different to everything we've seen before, right? That's one of the things. I don't know how you feel about this as an in-game leader, but having a new map, does it kind of spur you on to want to come up with new ideas and approaches to the game? Like, is it an extra layer for an in-game leader to get excited about?
Yeah, but it's also annoying sometimes. You know?
Okay.
You're working on all the other maps. We haven't perfected one map yet, I think, with this lineup. We were pretty close with Deve on some maps, but so you have to like restart, you know, and then.
So it's
you're a fairly new team and you have a new player and it's a new map. It's annoying, I would say.
Okay.
It would be like
good to have threat in these situations.
Sure, doing all the homework.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to think of a comparison as to why that would be frustrating. It would be like you're a professional sportsman at tennis and then you go into a professional table tennis tournament where it's like it's kind of familiar. You know what you're supposed to do, but it's just not quite right. It doesn't feel like you're as developed. We have seen these pistols fall flat. Elian again with his signature
This is also the problem with picking Ancient, because like the T side, if you get a bad start, it can be super rough.
Yeah, because obviously the stats
we wanted to pick it today, but we were like, yeah, we haven't played Ancient for so long, and we're starting on the T side.
Okay, so
if we get a bad start, it can be hard.
Well, that is actually justifying the Deagle purchase. He's actually not only taken 2 rifles out of the equation.
I'm calling it.
Shut the front door, Chad.
I'm doing a Hampus. I'm calling it.
He's not winning. Never.
Gets the 2 AWPs. It could get awkward, actually. There is a rifle. Okay.
See? Look, it's next round he's going to win.
You and your caster curses.
Yeah, we got a couple of those going today. Well, double AWP's retained, and they're finding a lot of impact here, right? So
I think they should put one up donut now, because there's only been BNA, and I think Entropiq will go donut this round.
Okay.
They should go donut, because donut has been open almost every round.
Okay.
Let's hope they have, what's the word, registered that as well. Yeah.
So they've obviously got Hooch behind them helping from the coaching position. Like, do you... this is a question I don't know if I'm prying too much, but like in terms of timeouts, is it something that you just let DJL call when he thinks, or do you get to call them as well?
It's different. We have said like everyone, if anyone wants to take attack, take attack.
Okay.
Angel is just like the main tag taker, you know.
There's the AWP trying to address mid. This time those smoked and flashed off. Savage cowering in fear. Good counter flash. Apoq though has got his ears in donut, so they will have to walk if they want to progress A.
They're going donut.
What
did I say?
Someone smart. Oh, and they're not blind. Doesn't matter. Apoq lights out for him. Okay, this is getting scary.
Oh, no, why?
He smoked Temple for them, enables at least a shot to come through. Sterling from CT.
A main opera would have just repicked here in a 4 and 5 and killed 2.
It's a lot of space given, right? Because now they can just completely take site and scale up from donut. Bomb will go down, and it gets hard now because they still retain donut control.
Getting in.
This is almost a save, I think. Yeah, even if A is easy to retake, this is with 2 ops, not so easy.
They have set smokes, right? If they can smoke off main and donut, maybe, but oh, it's falling apart.
Someone should call save in their team speak, please.
They'll at least keep the 1 AWP away. I think Licky might be within touching distance.
Oh dear.
Stuck around.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? You look at this team, Hampus, and you go, okay, well, they're youngsters, they're from Australia, they don't have a huge amount of experience here, and this is them continuing to learn. Like, what, if you were to give them, like, some advice, and I don't mean just generally what you saw right here, but just, like, general advice, what could a team like this actually take home with them that they could apply when they come back next time? Is there anything that can help with a team that's so young and so inexperienced?
I don't know, really. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a hard question. There's many answers, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. It depends, you know. In-game, outside of the game, it's a lot of different things.
That's why, for me, like, I dressed this situation up, and I remember my first experience, because it's a long way to come. These boys have spent a lot of time over, but for me, in the early days, you'd fly over, you'd play, and then you get on a plane, you go 24 hours back after you've just played 2 best-of-1s, and you've lost, because the formats back in the day were so cutthroat.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of this.
I made a tweet a couple months ago, because we had 3 Australian teams overseas at the same time, and I said, needs to be considered a learning experience. You're not coming over to win right now, you're coming over to learn.
But how sick is it to play best-of-3s against the entirety of your group, round robin? You literally get to play everyone that you were supposed to play against.
It's the perfect event
to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Sterling, good start. Need more. Hazza provides. Need to see Sterling swing. He smoked off. CT smoked up. Oh, no.
Chasing.
Crad, you push through. He knows there's an MP9.
Crad is crazy, but he's so good.
He's got the right read, but he leaves the bomb.
Oh, dear.
Express delivery. DHL, next day delivery, bomb there, and now, well, bomb loose cave. It should actually shape up for LFO. If Savage confirms there's nothing ledge, nothing mid, they've got almost certainty that they're just lingering in lane.
This boost is nice. Entropiq might get caught in transition here.
Ooh. That's if Sterling doesn't find him on a quick jig. I don't know, he saw
What just happened?
his size 8 shoes. Interesting that Savage is going hedging on A.
Oh no, he will die.
Oh,
he missed.
Nickelback bomb retrieved, 38. It will have to be a B commitment. Entropiq and Sterling, they look so hesitant. It's just by cutting noise. The CTs have given the bomb and a plant, it seems. Nice smoke, though. Nickelback will have to go grey screen through that. Elian to provide the cover. Off the flash, they're in.
Scared of the AWP. They're so scared of this AWP.
They're too scared. They have an AWP. But why did... The AWP could have just posted, you know, from the left side to Banana.
Yeah, like they gave away so much room there, and then you can see Entropiq cowering. Like after the shot missed initially, he doesn't want to repick anyway.
It's all good. The boys got it.
Mopped it up, and retained the double AWP. So they're continuing to get away with this part of the game plan here. Look, now you're Entropiq, you're getting stalled out. You're getting stalled out all across the shop. The money's not good. They're going to have to take a save. We've got 2,400 as the loss bonus into the next. So this is a real chance right now for LFO. 7 rounds. Look, it's better than they did last time. It was 16-6 on Ancient last time. So they're already about to do one better. Look, it's the little victories here, right?
I think they can have this game.
Okay, you think we're going to 3?
I think it's possible.
Is it not a fair summary that they'd probably be looking for an absolute barn burner CT side, and then they can just chip away that war of attrition on T?
I think the T pistol is muy importante for the guys.
Muy importante? I didn't know you were bilingual.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Nice shot.
Oh, of course you are. You're Swedish, you monkey. Trilingual, thank you.
Yeah, you hear my English is so good. You thought this is my native language.
I just assumed, bro. I forgot all about that whole Swedish thing you're doing.
I like that they've regrouped right now after this opening, and they even have space towards A.
Forrester again with the Deagle,
So they can just like waterfall into the side right now, and it's Savage's AWP they have to get past. So
if he misses the first shot, this can be tricky. Or scary.
Easy, you're going to pre-aim the boost. Yep.
Oh,
no!
Deary me.
Elian's Deagles causing them trouble.
Not like this.
This can't be the one they break.
Oh dear.
It looks like it is.
Oh dear.
Az is gone.
Oh, there's 0 money.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It actually could not be more worst case.
You think they said in TeamSpeak like, guys, one more, and then we have more than last time, and then everyone got super nervous, and then this happened.
That's not how you want it to go. And they even have multiple bodies over towards A as well. So the fact that that fell apart without kills, it's like they're giving a lot of respect, right? Understandably so. Like, look, if you know you're up against Deagles, the last thing you want to do is exactly what happened. Give away an opening pick like that, because that's where it can start to snowball. Sterling's going to die here. Like
these rounds, they're so hard as when you have the guns, you know, because like should I take this peak? Should I not take this peak? And then you have your coach behind you screaming at you, don't peek, you know, things like this. But sometimes, or sometime in the round, you have to kill them, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? That's like
if you give them too much space, they get the one dig as well if you're playing against Simple.
Excuse my French here, but I was a little bitch of an in-game leader. Like, all I did was like try and support consistently, set my teammates up. The amount of times I died rotating from point A to... No, the opposite to you. You're a fragging in-game leader. Like, I would die with like a smoke out trying to like help my teammate. No, don't die, JKS. I need to save you, you know, instead of worrying about my crosshair and what's in front of me. That's like a hard lesson for in-game leaders to learn, and one that I didn't learn until I retired. But like that's one of the things here is what you can't be scared in Counter-Strike. Like half of it is the confidence of the fights.
Yep. Counter-Strike is such a mental game as well, because it doesn't matter even if you do the perfect call. Like for example, when we played Liquid in, I think it was Blast maybe, and it's Mirage, and we pistol round and we stack B, 4 guys B, and then they rush B and Grim just kills all 4. I mean, in theory we win, but
in execution,
he just hit the shot, you know.
Yeah. When you boil it down to that, you.
Like in the end, all you have to do is just hit him before he hits you. That's all you have to do.
I suppose you know, with Counter-Strike being a mental game, you have to follow.
Savage.
Well, Haz has got 1, but yeah, I'm afraid that's already with 2 casualties. Sometimes your opponent's just having a really good day.
Yeah.
Yep. It happens.
You have to be able to accept that as well. Licky's going to struggle to accept this.
A weapon for the job, though, right? As they come out behind him. There's another here.
Hello.
Yep.
Okay, Licky making it very interesting. He knows one's A. It's the formidable Forrester.
Number 9. Will he get the flank?
Yo, that's a big shot provided by Hazard. He's actually cleared Elian out of Donut, so now they just have to find the final piece. And that's just like that. LFO back on their toes.
Yeah, they rushed into it after they lost B lane control, right? They thought there was more presence over towards B than there was, and then they run into Licky. That's a big round to win. Like, that right there was a 4 spot. Yeah. That was a huge round to win.
Almost.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, you can...
It's even 1-1.
You sometimes see a bloody 5-7 like that in that position. You can if he hits the first, you can almost expect another to come because that trade, right? They're coming in for the trade here, but it's that you can just keep tapping away with that thing. It's dirty.
I haven't bought a 5-7 in 4 years.
Oh, are you gonna after that? You're gonna give it a crack?
No, I buy the Eagle.
Okay.
It's more expensive and stylish.
I buy the Eagle.
Oh dear.
Rather that Tech 9 on very important round here.
Yeah, true.
9-4, maybe an 11-4 half here if they win this round.
This is all within touching distance then for them. They just have to be able to cross this line.
9-4 or like 7-7 on this round.
But like, what's Apoc's responsibility here? I mean, he doesn't have to stand and fight. He wants to show presence.
They have given up mid a lot, right? They've lost Red House in these situations.
And that's, at the moment, with it smoked, a complete possibility. Sterling has to check on it, and we will see a 2-man B defense at this point in time.
Surely they have to play retake B. Oh.
Another one. Okay, well, who's throwing that? We do still have at least 2 smokes available. Sterling to provide 1 for ramp to delay. Savage has his on A.
2 smokes here, right? To just take a smoke long and short inside, the molly towards Ninja or Cubby or Wood or whatever you want to call it, and flashes. So it should be a potent execute.
I think it's better to Molotov behind the what you call it?
Pillar?
The pillar.
Yeah, that Cubby is a nuisance though, isn't it? And that's a big duel for Lackey to win. Licky cowering in fear. Licky stands and delivers.
Good flash.
Flash. Oof, nearly 3. Nickelback to be finished off, and now to build upon it. Forrester, though, multi-kill available. Does switch to the nades. Costs him his life. Perhaps the round bomb ticking in the favor of Elian. 1v2, and it makes it a 1v1.
He should know he was here, I think.
Bog's dancing around. A bit of a ring around the rosy.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him, surely.
Or? No.
Oh, he's looked away and confirms that he's not on the bomb. Apoc's lost this unless...
Oh,
Elian misses! What is that one? He hasn't got the time for this, though. And he's not going to make the same mistake again.
You don't like that big cube at the back there, right? Dancing around it, it can get super awkward. Like, if Apoc committed to it, and you understand why he hasn't, but if he committed to it, he wins the round. Like, it's not expecting that at all.
But, I mean, that's the second round in this half alone where we've seen kind of evidence that Elian and his AWP is enough to just stop the peaks. You know, like, Apoc did not want to walk into that crosshair again.
Well, this is the thing that's about to happen here. Hampus, you were talking about maybe the chance for an 11-4 type of half. This is where they've gone 4 by now, right? So if they lose this, like...
No, it's, 7-7 if they lose this.
This is real hard.
Yeah, small margins, big differences. Whoa, what's that aggression from Krad? Yeah, he's just walked straight on through.
Okay, he did this against us, I remember. First time we played them.
He's just got that W key, sellotape. Sellotape down.
They're already prying into A here.
Oh, it's not the weapon for the job at this time from this side of approach. A dribble smoke out of the CTs. It does make Donuts clearing a little more difficult. That's and some parkour, Savage.
That's nice.
I love it. Peeks around the gap. Forrester's out big box. They'll be aware of that possibility and still does lead to Savage's demise. 3 remain for the CTs. Licky could do something special here, but they are going to finish B. Licky. Oh, I like this. Good chance. Good chance for a frag and an AK. Finds him, bursts him. Eyes on Sterling, because Krad is bounding in towards him. That's the Deagle headshot.
Give us another.
Huge. Whoa! Hello, Sterling. Stunning. And Nickelback to try and win the 1v3. He is. The Prophet called it. And now the AWP to finish it. What a recovery. That's 2 of those when things look dire. They've managed to turn it around.
They should use 4 since...
Yeah, how many is that? Have they
7 it's traded. 7 rounds consecutively now. It's been back and forth, back and forth.
Jeez.
So this is like really right now, both teams getting it done with the lighter buys. So they can still get the double digits on the half.
Never mind 7-7, lads. It looks like Savage has got other plans.
This is the thing right now if you're Entropiq. Your money's also in a bit of a weird spot, and they've gone for, well, what is a 4 spy? There's this Julies for Nickelback. I'm seeing the Julies coming in more and more. Your boy Fozy loves them. Yeah. Always has them as a sidearm.
He likes them too much, though.
Too much? Yeah. They're not always applicable?
I don't think. I think the Deagle is better in 50%.
Okay.
Situations.
You a Deagle simp right here.
Yeah, he is.
Understandably so.
No, I like Deagle, but I have a very, very cool Deagle skin. That's why.
Is it?
What's the Deagle skin?
The golden koi, but I have the Katowice 2014 stickers.
Oh, the
that's right, you showed
LGB.
me
The
that.
LGB, exactly. Yeah.
We were doing that just the other day. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So the skins, it does equals wins,
Yeah.
but
Skins give you more power.
it's official, boys.
2014, the LGB stickers, right?
Yeah.
We're now in 2022.
Uh-huh.
Monacy's 16. That sticker is half his age.
Come on now. That cyber item.
Oh.
Nickelback's actually just walked in and what is going on, Dan?
Maybe just everybody plays with pistols.
Can we just do that? No
I
guns.
was getting lost in Hampus's eyes, and the round has concluded.
Yeah. I would want to see LFO go for the deep smoke B, you know, and take
More aggression?
Yeah, exactly. Especially now when they know that Entropiq can't have a full buy, so they can't really block it as they normally should with their protocols and stuff.
Sure.
So they have to improvise a bit.
Do you think this is just maybe them being like, overcomplicating things because they're scared?
Yeah, I mean, not scared. I think they're more like just inexperienced. I think. More.
Okay.
Like
If he gets nickel, maybe.
I think they're just thinking about every round, not thinking a step ahead. You know.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's something that
They're
you
in
can
the
only learn
moment.
with experience,
Yeah,
right?
they're in the moment too much, maybe.
Which is very justifiable.
Yeah.
You know, we're unaware of who they are, what they're doing, and I would be living in
Give
that
them an
moment
org.
too. Yeah, you're right. It's good advice though, and you can see how this one transpires. So look, let's have a look. Licky's completely smoked off. It's interesting they smoked it instead of Molotov'd it.
Maybe he
Wow, he's like pre-firing on the dualies, and
maybe the duel is. I take back what I said.
Take back what you said.
he couldn't have done that with a Deagle, maybe.
Yeah,
Pre-fire at least.
that's true.
Oh, that's another round to lose there. But I think because it's been a back and forth nature, and LFL have won the half with 8, they're going to be content with that. You'd love the 9th though, wouldn't you?
With 2 M4s and a FAMAS. Let's see how far they can get.
50 on Sterling without Kevlar. Fun round for him.
Yeah, I guess he just gets to be the rotate and info provider. Here they come, late out mid, Apoc blind and smoked, and Savage in some degree of support. That smoke consistently there.
Hampus, would you like to see them more grouped together to go for a play? Because they don't have a lot to work with, right? But they're still strung out like they're fully all rifled up with full
Yeah,
util.
like either just gamble or just do something together. Like gamble stack aside 3-1-1 or 4-2 or 4-1.
Yeah, there's no team play here right
if
now.
If they play like this, like normal, one in donut, one in A, I mean, Savage would probably kill one.
Oh, what a horrible death. He's going to hold on. He gets it. 2 and the bomb. Elian looking to trade and caught on the switch. Savage has pulled it out of the hat. It's a spotless white rabbit. It potentially is 9 on the CT side. Savage, the smallest of margins to getting caught on the fade there. Good awareness, and he's upgraded to an AWP to finish the job. Maybe even a 4th on the cards. Prad walking into his demise, and we'll take that.
Give him days.
Yeah, that was rude. It was denied, and that is a quick break. We'll take a quick one. We're going to feed our pro player, make sure he's watered, and we'll be right on back with the final half of this series.
I'm watching Z for you, Ewan, if you want.
Walk B, one B.
Walking in B.
Numbers, water.
Last guy B, last guy B.
Flashing.
I have flash.
He's got gun. He's
Fine.
planning.
You can trap him, Ewan.
Hello everybody, LookingForOrg 9, Entropiq 6. I'm hanging out here with my pals Hampus and Sponge. We're jumping into Ancient's final half and potentially LookingForOrg to post a second map of Pro League. They managed to take one off of Fnatic, but a whole lot more brownie points and badges to be given should they push Entropiq down on Ancient. I mean, 9, you got 9 on the hall. You talked about T-pistols being important.
Yeah.
You've also said Sterling's a bit of a gamer on these pistols.
Yeah, he should get a P to 50 here.
Yeah, he's got the armor, but no one's going to be willing to part with it. Apoc instead going to
What was that smoke?
util. It's just going to bounce
It
up
was
to
a
red.
interesting lineup for a window smoke.
And now we see how this shapes up.
Nickelback has Julius here over towards Cave, so he's going to have 30 bullets to put down range. Want to expect odds favouring Entropiq, you can understand why.
He's in middle with the smoke, no? APOC.
Yeah, he is. Is he going to do the box smoke?
Oh, they're faking an A split, but Forrester has pushed A, so it won't work.
Ah, you're bang on. Okay, well, yeah. Forrester confirms nothing's coming, but attempted the temple smoke.
He's in donut as well.
Yeah, that's not selling anything.
Not a fan of this one.
Not selling anything at all.
Well, they have the pieces in the right place, and here they come up ramp. Krad's going to confirm their suspicions. Good flash, at least, to get them in and buy time, but Lackey will need to be hard cleared. Oh, it's too easy. Too easy. 3 taps, 3 frags. A very important pistol with a little bit to write home about. Hazard would have to find a 1v5. Oh, Hazard would have to find a 1v5. Yeah, okay. Entropiq 7.
Just quickly on that hamper, so you see that fake, right? There's no way that they can tell when they do that fake that anything's been bitten.
No.
Because they don't have any contact.
No.
So if you were to grab what they just did and adjust it a little bit, what would you change to?
I'll just have one more guy in mid and have him run in donut and check it out, you know?
Okay, have a fight.
Yeah.
You'd even hear A halls if you were in donut. You'd hear like if there was someone reacting and stepping.
Because what they did they operated in the dark and assumed the reaction.
Yeah.
So
That was, they must have had some read, I think, but...
Not a good one. Read the wrong book before they came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, they're going to take an economical.
Yeah. But I think every time you fake on the pistol, you should always send a guy, because it's a pistol round. Like everyone does this, you know. Some guys play 5 CTs on one side, 4-1, you know, all this stuff.
Did you suggest, you have anything to do with why they're eco right now? Heard some stories.
Yeah, they actually are ecoing, yeah.
Holy
yeah,
moly.
I was talking to Ben yesterday, and
And the legend.
yeah, I told him sometimes it's better to full eco and buy AKs against the FAMASes.
And they get stuck with MP9s and FAMASes.
Exactly. And Ben said, yeah, my guys are always forcing, always.
So
And they're not now.
if let's
So maybe Ben had the.
you reckon he had the input?
Let's hope.
Yeah. I was talking to Hampers, and Hampers said, "Oh, did you think he delivered it as his own analysis?"
Yeah, let's hope it. Yeah, I don't want any credit.
Okay.
It's Ben's credit. It's best coach
It
of the
was
year.
Ben's
This is huge.
analysis.
If they clan, this is massive.
yeah, oh my
The
God.
fact they got the bomb down is crazy.
Yeah.
It was a Glock round.
They have such a good buy next round.
Imagine if they get like 1 kill. Krad's gone, admittedly.
Hey,
And
Park can't stop the Park. He's got the Ben4. It can't stop the Park. He's down.
yeah.
Oh,
Did Krad have head cap?
I believe so.
Yeah. Lack it. How do you
Call
say?
him Lackey.
Lackey.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Oh, he didn't upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
But I like it.
You do that type of risk.
Yeah, I always buy him for second round. It's nice, you know, to have a good rifle. Sometimes you lose, like today, they did a B-pop and we lost because of it. I was frustrated on myself.
Okay.
Rosen killed me with a Mac 10. If I would have bought FAMAS and head cave, I would have killed him.
Screw the FAMAS. The MP9 is so
But
good.
I mean, like playing short on Mirage with MP9.
Yeah, you're right,
What
actually.
you gonna do?
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe just stick with the Deagle then.
That's true.
Now we're talking.
That's true.
Now we're
Cheaper.
cooking.
Yeah, we had a guy in Sweden before. He never was pro, but we played a lot of puck and things with him, and he tried to go pro. His name is Goffe, and he always, when he won a pistol, he always just went for the Deagle.
Just Deagle.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, the Deagle is better than the MP9.
Weren't you the little rascal that you had a phase where you weren't buying anything, just armor and a USP?
And Glocks too.
I always do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is,
Do you remember my USP Ace as a T?
oh yeah, I did. That was on Ancient, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You found you behind them in the smoke, right?
They all swung out a donut.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Armor.
Well, this is actually not looking good.
Okay.
Looking really
Forrester
bad.
has ruined their day. A flash combined with a spray, and they are completely locked out.
Now, Hampers, I want to do some analysis here, and you can tell me where I'm right and where I'm wrong.
Yep.
I feel like doing an A execute without any mid pressure is probably one of the worst calls that you can make on this map.
Yeah. Probably. But
You can tell me I'm wrong. I like to be wrong.
It's not the worst call, but I mean, it's not the best call either.
Okay.
And of course,
But I think like the thing with this, like if like you hear the guy, if you have a CT in donut, he hears everyone running in the A thing. So I think you should throw the smokes and have 1 or 2 running, and the rest is sneak. So they might be a fake, guys. Might be a fake.
The thing with it as well, the utility is obviously very telegraphed.
Yeah.
You set it all up.
You
it's
should
gonna
go mid
sky for a
before, I
long
think.
time. Like, if it's the thought process here, if I was just to try and put myself in their shoes, would be, well, if they play heavy mid and heavy B lane, we might be able to get into A quicker, but the rotation's too fast.
Yeah, and like the smokes takes too long. Like they bounce and things. Like it's when the smokes has popped, their CTs are already there.
good little pop flash and go, but not ready with the smoke.
On delivery.
Yeah. Charging on in to their demise.
Yeah, this one is going to get out of control quickly here, I think. We're talking 3 rounds in a row, about to be 4 consecutive. Max loss bonus in the next, so it will be a buy, sure, but...
Yeah. And also that round they went for the execute. It was the 2-0 round, right?
Yeah.
So they should have known they have FAMAS and MP9. We should just play a bit slow and just take duels and kill them because we have better guns.
Oh, hold on a second. Blink and we miss it. 3 kills are coming, 2 on 2.
Hampus's damn eyes keep pulling us away from the screen.
Oh no.
Okay, well, Savage actually looks like he's catching a bit of a time.
It's Sterling with the 2.
Yo, Crad still aware.
I like it though as well. I like the risk.
Worthwhile.
The bomb was down.
Yeah, and now you have to try and break Ellie in. Smoke good, but he's actually opting to walk around for the gap.
If he creeps through, he's...
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh! Waste the shot, gets the info. Oh, the quick scope gets him. That's nasty. One to the thigh.
He's pinned too. Crad rotated, so now he can't go back over ledge. If he does, this angle that Crad can hold is so good. Yep, done. See you later. So that's a curious one. You were just talking about risks with smokes like that. Is it because you take a lot of risks with smokes?
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, it definitely is, because you catch players off guard a lot. But like, there's more of a method to the madness than where like, Hampus is going through. Like, it's more calculated, or is sometimes it just, I'm going through because I'm the boss and I can do what I want?
Most of the times it's calculated, but sometimes on the Ancient, especially when there's a smoke in red, like when we played Gambit, for example, I remember Hobbit. He was like, I know he's alone mid, so I know, and he likes to play donuts. I was like, I'm here super fast, I'm just gonna sneak through, and then he was on the other side and I died.
Oh, is that the Mopos smoke?
There it is,
It actually is.
There you go. Lucky's used it to great success. Completely catches.
Lucky is very good at this position on CT side. I had a lot of troubles when we played them the first time.
Lucky
This was a
dynamic
few months ago.
in the red room. Haz is going to try and make some leeway into the... Wow, I don't know how, but they've got a 4-man stack, actually. Forrester and Lucky have just... After one flash, rotated in. Lucky now second-guessing himself, and that's a
Nice shot.
pick. Damn, good shot.
Giving himself something here. 2 smokes, 2 flashes.
Sterling, don't miss this shot.
Yeah, you got the AWP posted up.
Yeah.
At least that gives you
You
control.
have to hit that shot.
And now, Nickelback's on the slither line. He'll get info on Savage's cross. Oh, not easy. Wins the trade and lives on, at least. And
I hate those donut angles. And this is a typical crad on this map.
little late round aggression.
Yeah, he's so aggressive on Banana.
They still have 2 smokes for this, right? So there's still an opportunity here, but Lucky's now pushed A main. So really good for Entropiq to take all this space back. They
Lucky has
have a lot
been
of
everywhere
info.
this round. He was mid, killed one, and he was B, flashed, and now he's pushed A.
He's going to get all 3 here.
Oh, yeah, no one's considering. Oh, look,
No
he's
way.
considering it.
No way they're looking.
Oh my god! The third guy always shakes.
How's he ready for that?
Yeah, Licky's aware. Switched on like
He's
a light.
a gamer.
And now Nickelback Temple staring at a smoke. Well, he's pulling a bit of a Hampini here, walking through. Smoke to draw attention to CT. And that's the catch. Nice from Forrester, nearly transfers into both. Smoke blooms, buys time for the reposition.
Really?
Great play from Sterling, reads the jump through. Nickelback to clutch. Oh, he heard him. Oh, he kills him. Licky, can you be the hero? He saved them with the first, but can he really bring home the 10-10 for LFO if he could just stop the dance? Nickelback's bullying him. Oh, come on now. 11 found, and yeah, Nickelback will save the Entropiq boys from a pantsing.
When you play teams that you think are clearly weaker than you, and I'm not talking like when NIP play against Entropiq, right? I'm talking about when NIP play against somebody. You're going to play against LFO tomorrow, I believe, right?
Yep.
Is there more liberties taken by individuals because you know that you're stronger individually?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I think it just
Bleeds in?
Yeah, exactly.
subconsciously?
It just gets like that.
Yep.
If you like I think probably like the first 5 rounds, everyone is doing it as we would have played against Navi, I think. But if we get a good start against a team that we think is like we are much better than these guys, then I think yeah, everyone just flow a bit more, you know.
It's like unspoken, though, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we don't say anything.
No
it
one's
just
going to say
happens.
anything because that's when things go wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, you know, I take a couple of chances, and if it bites me in the bottom, we're all going to return to that.
Yeah.
Right. But that's what, you know, when Chad, I asked him regularly about, like, earning respect in the server. LFO, you know, have to do that as well.
Yeah.
And they've done it in patches. The problem is, like, you can tell Entropiq know they're better individually.
Yeah.
There's just certain fights that they're taking. They were really quite conservative on Dust 2. It looked like they were cracking really hard. Like, it looked like a scrim that they wanted to win, you know, 30-0. They were playing a lot of these rounds, look, quite tight. But we're back and forth. No, we're not, are we? I wish we were.
Not. Petering out a little bit here for the boys.
I think the good thing is, like, this is great because, as I mentioned before, 3 Australian teams were overseas all at the same time. Renegades that we've all seen a lot of. Order came over, and there's a kid over there called Vexite. I've been talking to JKS about him. He looks like a sharp prospect.
And talent.
Yeah, and some of the names here as well for LFO, right? So the future it's not bright, but at least there's an ember burning.
There's something.
Yeah.
The torch is still lit.
Yeah.
My plan is, Hampus, is eventually when I get done with this whole casting thing, I don't know when that's going to happen, but to then go home and get all those talents, put them in one team, and have Vox, Eminor Reborn.
Yeah.
And
coach the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, nice.
At some point.
Nice.
Don't know if it'll go very well, but that's the plan.
I think you do amazing, man.
I think that, and I also just think that would be so good for your soul, you know? Like, what a cool step to be able to take and be part of.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Yeah, looking somewhere else.
That's the thing we talk about as well. I think it was Nothing who used this term, and I liked it. He was talking about like lazy clears. You know, like people who go through the paces without actually going. Does that happen often?
Yeah, it does. And we that's something we really have talked about. Like we can't do it, and then we're calling it Russian.
Okay.
Like just go full Russian, like because all the Russians, like all the Russians. If you see Monday, he's like, you know, he checks everything, everything 3 times, you know.
It's like the flight path is
like
complete.
Yeah, like when you play Virtus Pro, there's not a corner they don't check, you know.
Okay.
Even if you're not supposed to be able to be there, they check.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Very diligent.
Not nice when I play them.
Well, you do the opposite.
Yeah,
you will walk through without checking half the corners through a smoke and then appear behind 3 people.
Yeah.
Those are the risks.
Hey, I think we're going to get a little exec here. Apox, has he got some nades dropped for him, or am I making that up? Is he just going to throw...
A ruins pop.
Yeah.
It's only 1 smoke.
Yeah, or single smoke, and that's quite a counter to it. They
But here, if they just had 1 Molotov and throw the Molotov first, you know, towards pillar, who takes the we call it the Shiro peek, you know, when you stand here and peek in.
Yep.
If they throw the Molotov first and then smoke and then flash after,
I remember
been very nice for them.
We were talking about that, but how powerful it was that NIP were throwing that molly first. Because it instant bloom, moves the AWP out of position.
Yeah, like I remember when we played Flames, like Nico he thought we were executing B when we throw the Molotov, but we only throw it to take the room, you know?
Yeah.
It's super strong.
Yeah, and only 1 nade to not only clear out the position, but force you into cave.
Well, this is probably going to be one of the last like full gun round chances they have. Sure, Max lost bonus. They haven't won a single T-side round here. Plants have been 2 of which out of the, CT side so far for Entropiq. So
have they gone fast mid?
They've tried, and they've been stalled out by the util a couple of times. Once we saw Lackey throw the Mopos smoke,
exactly.
They tried to push through and they didn't extinguish correctly, and they burnt down to the molly.
Okay.
So they've had a hard time of it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what happened to me the other day? Plopsky was gonna smoke the Molotov when I was running fast mid, and then I got naded and I got hit by the nade, and then it exploded, and then Plopsky hit me with the smoke, so I got stunned. I couldn't move. It was the first time it has ever happened to me this game. I couldn't move. I pressed W and nothing happened.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's 8 smokes almost on the map.
They've read this. Alex is 2 here.
Yeah, walking into the scope and crosshair of Forrester and Ellie, and it's the same outcome. The 8.
Yeah,
so
this is like the pistol. If they just have 1 guy going out mid and just checking and just making sure, you know, that the fake has gone through.
It's walking. It's hoping that the util achieves what it should in theory, which it's not.
We've all been there though.
Yeah,
for sure.
But you can't make assumptions in Counter-Strike, right?
No.
So that's the problem. Like it's
operating under a very large assumption.
Okay, well, this is dire now, but as we mentioned, they were able to pick up more rounds than they did previously, so there's a consolation to take home with them.
They deserve at least one T round I want to see from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least 1.
Might have to be next round.
Well, this is their first timeout, and that's a problem as well.
I think, what is Ben saying right now?
I don't think Ben's saying anything. I think he's just letting them breathe, or at least letting them have a conversation. But one of the things that I tried to instill with my team, maybe a bit of advice that they could use, because look, normally they'd have their coach behind him, but it can't be for now. But a rule would be like, if we ever lost 6 rounds in a row, regardless of what the next round is looking like, take a timeout, just to chill. Even if nobody has anything to say, just to use it.
Have you taken a timeout before where it is exclusively just to take everyone to take 30, or is that just?
Yeah. It's I think yesterday when Fosse did a clutch, I think we took attack just to chill. And then I remember when I was playing with Brolan in Godsend in like 2018, we were at a LAN in Serbia, and it was a really tight game. And I remember he took attack just to breathe, you know, and just chill a bit. And we found it very funny. He was like 15 at the time. He was like, "I need to breathe, guys." It was so funny.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's exactly how he sounds as well. Nickelback, bring it out, and oh dear! Imagine if he gets another one. Licky. Burnt down,
all good.
Running away, all cool in the school.
But this was only a half fight, it's okay.
Yeah. Sterling's got an AK to work with now, and basically half health because of that nade.
It's not looking good here, though.
No, far from it.
Smoking some flashes, right? But I feel like they need to try and force a fight here. Like, at least to understand what they're going up against. Because they keep executing into darkness.
Yeah, they're not really doing the default that much, spreading out. They're just together and...
Getting multi-killed.
Yikes.
Yeah. It really lost its potency. A clean one for the Entropiq boys. They have not dropped. I don't know. Let me double check. How close did LFO get? There was one round in that 1v1. That was the Nickelback.
Yeah, against Licky. Yeah, that was rough.
Licky. That was the round.
That was the round.
Destined to be the round.
Sterling and Licky have had good games in terms of their impact. Of Savage also had that nice multi-kill round as well before.
Yeah.
Hazza had a couple of big shots, but all in all, they're just being handled right here. Last round to play. Hampus, you want to do this one? You don't have to, but you want to? This is probably the last round.
Nah,
all right.
it's scary to do it alone. You know?
It is.
I'm not a caster, I'm just a analyst.
Dude,
analyst, you know?
It's been great to have you here, though.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I think if you can when you're around other pros, can you just make sure you're saying how much fun you had, so we can rope more of them in?
I'll do it.
Thanks,
I'll do
bro.
it.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Problem.
Yeah, we've got 4 more weeks.
They're 5B.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect example of what our analyst Hampus was talking about. Not much of a default here, Chad.
Yeah. Now they play against 3
And they get the free frag prior to the flash. There's another on the repeat. Actually, a great find. If they can shut Crad down, unfortunately they lost Licky, and now the round. One more bullet it'll do it. Sterling to come up clutch. He's not ready for this. Forrester's about to be a little rascal. Okay, that'll do. Entropiq 16, LFO 9. Ancient comes to a close without a single T round posted by our friends from Down Under. They are looking for an organization, in case you hadn't taken the hint.
Hook him up.
Yeah, he'll come up, says Hampus. We're going to say goodbye. It's been an absolute pleasure. Harry and Hugo going to take the reins from here.